I have a question for you today, friends. Is learning a strumming pattern essential to learning how to play a song? The answer to this question might surprise you, in my opinion. Hi everybody, my name's Troy Hawes and welcome to another edition of My Acoustic Lounge. Today we're talking strumming patterns. Now, I periodically get emails asking why I don't go into more detail in a strumming pattern in the guitar tutorials and covers that I do. Well, there are many reasons, but the one reason that sticks out and that I want to talk about today is because I don't believe learning a strumming pattern is nearly as important as learning the strumming rhythm to a song. Now, let me demonstrate my theory to you. We're going to take a very common chord progression that can be found in dozens, if not hundreds, of different songs. We're going to use an E, we're going to use an A, and then we're going to use a D. Very, very common chord progression to many, many songs. Now, there's a little bit of a rhythm that I'm going to add into this song. It's got some nuances, some slight pauses, that type of thing. And I'm going to show you this part of the demonstration using nothing but down strums. Here we go. All right. That could be any song. That rhythm could be any rhythm. But I was able to play it with simply down strums. Now, could I dress that up a little bit? I sure can. Let me show you. All right, that was a lot more than just simply down strums. What did those two demonstrations have in common? Nothing in the strumming pattern. One was simply down strums, and the other was a mixture of down and up and down and up. But what they did have in common is the general rhythm. Do you follow me so far? Okay, let me take it a step further. I can even do up strums and keep the same rhythm to the song. Let me show you. That is where my theory lies. No, it's not as important to learn a specific strumming pattern as it is to learn the rhythm of the song. Now, I want to read an email here that I sent to a viewer who asked me, what's the strumming pattern? And this is a common email that I'll send to a variety of different viewers when that question is asked to me. I want to read it to you. In many cases, the strumming pattern can change in a song when transitioning from verses to choruses. I personally incorporate a number of muted slap strums, variations, and nuances unique to me when I strum chords. It's not always consistently the same throughout the song, and it's not always the same as the original. Keep in mind, there's no right or wrong way to strum chords to a particular song. What's important is learning the general rhythm. I also want to read an email that I received from one of this channel's great viewers. I always tell beginning guitarists not to dwell on strumming patterns too much. Just play the song, and the natural rhythm of the song will present itself. I love that statement. So to answer that question at the beginning of the video, no, in my opinion, it's not nearly as important to learn a strumming pattern as it is to understand the strumming rhythm to a song. I would encourage you to find your rhythm when learning a song. As we mentioned in this video, don't dwell or take a lot of time to try to understand how to play a certain strumming pattern. As mentioned, the natural rhythm of a song will come to you as you play it. I will tell you this as a fact. When I first started playing guitar, I remember vividly, never once did I ever concern myself with actually learning a strumming pattern. I always knew the fundamental importance of a song was to understand the rhythm, and I incorporated my own strumming pattern to make the song work for me. I'm encouraging you to do the same. So I'd love to read your comments today on this lesson. If you're an intermediate guitar player and you've been playing for many, many years, what's your thoughts on learning a strumming pattern? How did you learn to play songs yourself? If you're a beginner just picking up the guitar, I'd love to hear your feedback as well. Is this video helpful? Does it send you in a different direction? I hope it gives you a different perspective on strumming patterns. And with that, thank you for tuning in to my acoustic lounge. Until the next time, keep playing. Music is good for the soul.